Okay, guys, welcome. So today we're going to be talking about evaluating art and, how do we tell if a work of art is good, if it's innovative, does it move us, is it skillfully done, and then what criteria we can use when we are evaluating art. So you might have heard someone in the past say, I don't know what good art is, but I know it when I see it. And we're going to talk about that today. So, in your textbook on page 87, it compares these two paintings, and they're comparing this painting "Shy Glance" by Dawn Marie Jingagian with the painting on the right, "Self-Portrait in a Straw Hat," and the first one on the left was taken from a trash bin, and obviously the one on the right was created by a leading painter of the late 18th century. So, um, some people might argue that one is better than the other, and that's kind of why they have these in your text, because they want to talk to you about ways that we can evaluate them. So some people might look at the one on the left and think that it is at least as interesting, even though the one on the right may show more skill, that it might be, a little ordinary or boring or conventional. Um, so that's why these two are in your textbook, and make sure that you read about that. So when we look at um, artwork and we're trying to figure out what makes art great, there are three different things that we are looking for in what makes art great: innovation, important cultural meanings, and recognizable personal statements. So, most works hanging in museums, they've been selected by specialists, curators, people on the staff because they embody at least one of those things. Maybe they're a very innovative work, they have important cultural meaning, or they have a very recognizable personal statement. Okay. When we are evaluating art with words, we need to do these three things. So the first one is get the facts. That means you need to know who made it, when they made it, what's the name of it, what is it made with, the medium. Everything that you can find out that is just facts. Okay. The second thing that you need to do is analyze the work. Look at the parts of the work and how they fit together. How does the choice of medium affect the work, and then what formal elements did the creator use? And that goes back to our elements of design that we talked about in chapter 3. So you also want to assess the work in its context. Does it fit into a certain movement or time period? Does it lead the way into a new movement? And all of these things you need to analyze as you evaluate a work of art. And the third one is evaluate. So you're going to use one of the three types of art criticism to assess the quality or historical importance of the work. So these are the three types. Is it innovative? Does it affect your feelings? Does it express a particular time period, or an artist's personality? What message does the work convey, and how effectively does the artist convey that message? Your book also brings up censorship. They call this the ultimate evaluation. So censorship just means either altering or removing works of art from public view. So we have this example here by Judy Taylor. These paintings are called "The History of Labor in Maine," and let's see. So I'm going to read a little bit to you. So these were in the headquarters of Maine's Labor Department, and they ended up being removed because people argued that it showed bias towards organized labor or unions, and that implied a bias against business. It depicts the history of workers in Maine, and when the governor removed these panels, um, they said that the Department of Labor is a state agency that works very closely with both employees and employers, and we need to have a decor that represents neutrality. And obviously, the artist did not feel that way, and she responded, I don't agree that it's one sided. It's based on historical fact. I'm not sure how you can say history is one sided. And after the artist and some union activists sued to have the work put back on view, a district judge ruled that because government paid for the mural, it could dispose of it. So obviously, that is the ultimate way to evaluate art, to remove it from view if you so feel that that's important. Um, so that is all for evaluating art, and I will see you guys next time.